I'm with Mike Roskos. Mike and I go back a ways, don't we, Mike?
We sure do. I go way back to when I was a kid reading Bob's articles.
And how about the first time we really met? You and your son were out doing what?
We were out weasel trapping by the Myrick Park Marsh.
Uh-huh.
One of my favorite pastimes, actually.
Well, how long you been trapping, Mike?
I've been trapping since I was about 10 years old.
And what are you doing here today?
I have no idea. we are trapping beavers in a location I didn't even
know existed.
But the beavers have made a den underneath the dock, and now they're covering the dock with their lodge poles.
Let's walk up here and kind of explain what you're doing here. Here's where the beavers were coming up.
Yeah, so I think their main lodge is right under where we're standing right here. There's a big open area. And what they want to do is they want to cover this lodge up so it's protected from the elements, the rain, the wind, and then the snow.
Sure.
So what they're doing is they're just dragging brush up here, and they want to cover this whole thing to insulate their house.
Oh man, isn't that something?
I've never seen anything like this before. So usually you'll find a run or two. In this case, believe it or not, it looks like the run is going right underneath the dock. Underneath here, and you can look underneath there where they come up to get into their lodge. So it's a new experience for me. Leave it to Bob to get me involved in that.
And you put out 3 traps, right?
3 conibears, yep.
Yep.
We're treating these as nuisance beavers.
That's right, nuisance beavers.
They're destroying property, and we've tried a few other things, and that hasn't worked. So we're gonna try to catch them.
Now, Mike, you've been trapping how many years did you say?
Well, 10 plus 54, so 44 years.
And how long you been trapping beaver?
Boy, that's been relatively new for me. Maybe the last 5 or 6 years. Something I started doing in the winter as a diversion, something to get me outside.
Now, how would you know where to put these? You got in the water, didn't you?
Yeah, we got in the water. You can feel a run in there. So a run is just kind of a indentation of the bottom that the beavers use on a regular basis. So it gets really packed down, and it's about the width, if not a little bit wider than the beaver's body. So they're highway, so to speak.
Kind of like muskrat runs, right?
Absolutely, the same thing.
And we've all ran into those. We stepped into those when we've been duck hunting, haven't we?
Yep, and the beavers can make them bigger and deeper. And boy, you can get into some deep runs.
Now, you said these beaver are going to be kind of skittish. How long? For a day or so, or what?
Well, it's hard to know for sure. The one thing is they've seen people very regularly, so maybe they'll resume their normal activities. I would say under normal circumstances, it may take a day or two for things to kind of settle down.
But we appreciate this, Mike, and we're going to have you back, do some more videos and photos, and can't thank you enough for helping us out down here at the boathouse.
Well, thank you so much for inviting me. It's always a pleasure and an honor to work with you.